There's only one thing better than the famous keto peanut butter cookie. Guess what it is? Welcome to the Keto Baking Mechanic, where we create, tweak, and enhance keto and low-carb breads and baked goods. Hi, I'm Sherry Mack. You'll always get the recipe link in the description. Be sure to like the recipe. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be informed when I have other videos coming down the pike. The one thing that's better than that keto peanut butter cookie is the keto peanut butter chocolate and salted caramel cookie with mega protein. Oh, let's have it. This video is brought to you by Sinless Sourdough, where ancient art meets low-carb science. Hi, I'm Sherry Mack, and I'm the creator of Sinless Sourdough. At Sinless, we create a line of keto, low-carb, dehydrated sourdough starters. When you purchase a starter, you get a starter guide that teaches you how to bring your starter to life, as well as a plethora of keto, low-carb, sourdough discard recipes. I feature those recipes on the channel, and you also get them when you purchase the starter. But the real value is with the Sinless Sourdough membership. With the membership, you learn how to bake 3 different styles of keto and low-carb breads and baked goods that undergo further fermentation. That's why there's video trainings to teach you how to do this. And it's that fermentation of the lactobacillus cultures and the wild yeast in the dough that give the resulting breads and baked goods all the health benefits that science talks about. But you need a membership for that, because baking authentic keto low-carb sourdough with further fermentation is a journey. Practice and error. It is not a recipe. Hence the membership. It's 99 Canadian. It's a forever price. There's no monthly fees. There's no prices next year. And you're part of a baking community with lots of free cookbooks. You could ask me as many questions as you like along your journey. You get to share your journey with other people. And you're part of the Sinless Sourdough family. I just spit. Oh my goodness. That's it. Okay, so I have the oven preheating at 350 degrees Fahrenheit before we get started. So we're going to start with our few wet ingredients: 2 large eggs, next we're going to add vanilla extract and some avocado oil. You don't have to use avocado oil. You could use butter or grass-fed butter. I like this because it just adds that extra omega to the mix, which you also get from grass butter. And we're just going to give this a little bit of a whisk to pull it all together. Okay. Now, next we're going to add the protein isolate, because when you add the peanut butter first, it's really hard to work that protein whey isolate into the peanut butter. So we're going to add that first and mix that into the wet mixture and get that mixed in before we add the rest of the dry ingredients. Okay, so you can see that I've creamed the eggs with the protein. And that's going to be easier to mix with the peanut butter now, rather than trying to put the dry protein isolate into the peanut butter. Okay, so we'll put that aside for a minute. Now we're going to add in our other dry ingredients. Oh, well, peanut butter's not dry, but we're going to add it in. I should say add the dry ingredients after the peanut butter. So these large spatulas, I just like the little baby ones. We're going to add that in. Next, we're going to add in our Swerve brown sugar sweetener. I like to add about a 1/4 cup. You don't want a lot, because there's also sweetness in the chocolate chips. And we have a 1/2 teaspoon of 0-carb double-acting baking powder. Okay, so I'm going to try to fold this in as much as possible. And then I'm going to use gloves if I have to pull it all together. Okay, now we're going to fold in your sugar-free or keto chocolate chips and also your sugar-free salted caramel chips. And we're going to fold those in using the gloves because it's too hard with the spatula. And I'm going to need these gloves to roll the dough into cookie balls anyway, so I'll just pull all that together. Okay, this is how it should look like. You can see it's nice and thick so we can roll it and mold it. Okay, so we're going to make dough balls and we want to get 12 of them and lay them on the cookie sheet. I put parchment on the cookie sheet. I like to spray the cookie sheet with nonstick spray and then put down the parchment. It just allows it to stick better. It's not necessary. It's just a little thing I like to do. You don't have to use the fork. It just gives it a little bit more design. And I like to do a crisscross on them. Just patch them up a little bit. You're not going to see a lot of the design anyway, so it's not really necessary because you're going to have the chips on top as well. So we'll just want to make sure that you pull them together after you press them down. A few chocolate chips on each one. Make sure you get some chocolate and caramel. Okay, look at these beauties. Gorgeous. And just to make a correction, because of all the chips, I think that's the reason, I extended the baking time from 8 to 10 minutes, which is what I usually do with peanut butter, but adding all the chips on top and so forth, it actually went for between 12 to 15 minutes. So anywhere between 10 and 15 minutes, you want to watch them until they have a nice little bit of a golden edge. And now we're just going to let them cool. Okay, let's try one of these babies. Moist, crumbly, sweet, oh, prominent peanut butter, boosts of chocolate, and that wonderful hint of salted caramel. It's hard to believe you're getting 14 grams of protein. This is a go-to for sure.